Hello fellas. Welcome back to Top 5 Choices. Today's video I am gonna do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best budget fitness trackers, 2021. After doing proper researches, we came to the conclusion that meets the best in terms of overall. Kindly leave a like if you find this helpful, and I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications if you haven't. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use to for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. We'll be back with more videos. The Mi Smart Band 4 has all its electronics in a plastic capsule that fits snugly into a silicone band. The display is on the capsule, and a single capacitive button is below the screen. The base of the capsule has the heart rate sensor and pins for charging. To charge the Mi Smart Band 4, you need to take the capsule out of the band and place it in its charger. The Mi Smart Band 4 capsule does not fit into the charger very well. It kept popping out before eventually slotting in, which was quite annoying. This is the biggest design weakness of this product. The Mi Smart Band 4 is comfortable to wear for long hours. We wore it throughout the day and while sleeping at night, and never found it to be in the way. The band also offers a secure fit. The 0.95-inch AMOLED display of the Mi Smart Band 4 is a great feature. Text looks crisp and colors look nice too. We didn't have any issues reading it under direct sunlight, although we found the font for notifications to be a bit too thin. The Mi Smart Band 4 has a lot of useful features such as the ability to track different types of workouts including swimming, sleep tracking, continuous heart rate monitoring, and notifications are displayed too. Our biggest problem with this device was that most of the useful features were disabled by default and we had to manually enable them in the app. For example, Sleep Assistant, which helps get precise sleep data, notifications, and the option to wake the display when you lift your wrist were all disabled when we started using this device. The last one in particular is such a basic feature that it really should be the default behavior. These settings are not very easy to find either, which compounds the problem. It's important to note that when we enabled each one of these features, we saw a warning message informing us that battery life might be reduced because of it. The display is also the same as the BIP U's, measuring 1.43 inch with a resolution of 320 by 302 pixels. It is a TFT LCD screen that looks vibrant and sharp. You get 4 levels of brightness control on the watch, and the indoor visibility is great. While it's not AMOLED, the display is sufficient for outdoor readability as well. Sometimes we wish the peak brightness was a bit higher, but that's not a deal breaker. It's also worth mentioning there's no option to set auto brightness. In our use case, since we were indoors most of the time, 25% brightness was enough. Fitness features are the core functionality of the BIP U Pro, and this is one area where the wearable shines. The Amazfit BIP U can track over 60 sports including badminton, cricket, swimming, free workout, cycling, rope skipping, rowing, and dance among major ones. In terms of sensors, you get accelerometer and gyroscope motion sensors to track indoor activity, show step counts, and enable automatic sleep tracking. The Vivo Fit 4 is noticeably thinner than previous Garmin products, meaning it takes up less room on your wrist and is a touch lighter too. For that reason it's a comfortable wear. We found the plastic strap material, the only option you have with the Vivo Fit 4, was easy to clean off after a sweaty run. Garmin has provided a particularly secure strap on the Vivo Fit 4 that means it shouldn't go flying about your wrist either. There's both a large and a small/medium size, and while we tried the smaller option, which is perhaps a bit too small for our reviewer's wrist, it was still a comfortable fit. The silicone material may not look that premium and won't be your choice of look to match with some particularly nice formal wear, but it does feel comfortable when you're working out and when worn for long periods of time. The Vivo Fit 4 is also attractive for a fitness tracker, and its smaller size means it's better looking than some larger, bulky wristwear. Color-wise, you've got the choice of plain black or white straps, while there's also blue, black and purple versions with a speckled effect on them. We really like the speckled effect as it looks different to other fitness trackers that usually just have a solid color design. These don't cost any more either, so if you don't like the plain black or white versions, we'd recommend looking out for those snazzier options. Garmin also doesn't provide other materials, so it's worth noting you won't be able to buy an official leather strap for more formal occasions like you can with some smartwatches. There isn't much on the tracker itself, and that's one of the Vivo Fit 4's strengths. You can pull the Vivo Fit 4 out of its strap from behind so you can switch straps, but apart from the color display and button on the front, there isn't any other way to interact with it. The Fitbit Inspire 2 is a refreshed version of the Fitbit Inspire HR, Continuing a similar, slightly understated design language. Fitbit curved the Inspire 2's edges and slimmed down its depth, so it sits more flush to your wrist. It also adopted dual haptic side buttons in lieu of the physical button, which likely adds to its lightweight feel. But unlike the haptic button on the rest of last year's Fitbits, you need to pinch both sides of the Inspire 2 simultaneously to access the settings menu or return to your home screen. The Inspire 2 offers automatic workout tracking for select exercise types, although you can easily begin a workout from the exercise app on your wrist. The workout types include but are not limited to running, walking, weights, interval workouts, biking and swimming. There's no onboard GPS like on the Fitbit Charge 4, so you'll need your phone for more accurately tracking your mileage and viewing your route on a map. Speaking of sleep tracking, the Inspire 2 can tell you how well, or not, you sleep each night when you wear it to bed. I've been tracking my Z's on a multitude of fitness trackers, and found the Inspire 2 is one of the more accurate wearables when it comes to detecting whether I'm awake. Often I wake up, or should I say my dog wakes me up, earlier than I like, so I go back to sleep. The Inspire 2 detected that I stirred, but didn't end my sleep tracking for the morning. In addition to sleep tracking, you can use the Inspire 2 to log your water intake, changes in your weight and your menstrual cycle. The Fitbit Charge 4 is slim, measuring 35.8mm by 22.7mm by 12.5mm, and so light you'll easily forget you're wearing it, a real plus for a device that's designed to be worn both day and night, with only the occasional break to give your skin a rest. The watch saves detailed activity data for the past week, and your total steps, distance, steps climbed and calories burned for the last 30 days. Older figures won't be lost, though. You can look back further using the Fitbit app. An optical sensor on the inside of the watch measures your heart rate every second while you're working out, and every 5 seconds the rest of the time. Built-in GPS is a real game changer for the Fitbit Charge 4, and makes it a viable alternative to dedicated fitness trackers for anyone who enjoys running, cycling and swimming for general fitness, but doesn't need the wealth of data provided by a dedicated Garmin watch or Polar. It also features an altimeter for measuring stairs climbed. NFC allows you to use the Fitbit Charge 4 for contactless payments through Fitbit Pay, and you can control the Spotify app on your phone via Bluetooth. The device is water resistant to a depth of 50 meters, making it suitable for swimming, showering and sweating, but Fitbit advises taking a moment to dry the band afterwards. The Fitbit Charge 4 has a very similar design to its predecessor in terms of shape and size, with the slim, rectangular face we've come to expect. There are 2 versions to choose from. The Fitbit Charge 4 Standard Edition is supplied with a robust silicone strap in black, rosewood, a shade of purple, or storm blue/black. Our review sample was the Fitbit Charge 4 Special Edition, which is supplied with 2 straps, one black silicone, and one reflective woven nylon, which looks a little like tweed, and makes a smart alternative for more formal occasions. Straps are easy to remove and swap, and are supplied in 2 lengths to suit different sized wrists.